Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to the stream. Hey Shane. Hey Red. Glad to see you again. GG. Welcome back. So how are things going on your end? Hey Bear. Salty. What's up with the salt? Hey Alex. How are you guys? Let me monitor my stream here. If I turn on this jar, will that hurt my perf? Hey Donald. Welcome man. How are you? I guess we'll keep the jar. I am testing something a bit different just to see if it's better optimized, but we'll see how it goes. You've missed the streams for too long. Well, now you're back. Thanks a lot. You are discovering New Mexico. Welcome back to ATS, Bear. Finally able to watch now that our clocks went back. Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's the advantage. How are things on your end, guys? Has everyone gotten their copies of New Mexico already? Let me load up the game here. We do have a new truck for today. And we'll see how it goes. It's a bit on the more modern end, I would say. This is the Kenworth T680 or T880 from Tom Dooley. I hope I pronounced that right. New Mexico gasm. Let's load up the game. Enjoy. Thanks for dropping by, Bear. Enjoy New Mexico. Hope it rekindles your ATS hype. It surely did for me. That's our new truck. It's more on the military looking end, I would say. It's actually a bit more utilitarian. Not too many lights, not too many fancy things, but I'll show you in more detail. Let's load it up. You checked out the secret road you saw on your stream. Oh yeah, how did it go? Is it good? Hey Bloody, welcome back. Yes, I kind of missed this truck. It has a certain appeal to it. So this is how it looks. Yeah? A few accessories on the top. Beacons, horns, lights, fog lights, a simple bull bar in front, clumsy plate. What plate is that? That's still California though. Hawaiian Beauty. But it's more on the like iron, or how do you say that? Like the iron plating feels. Kinda like it. It's simple but it's classy. And then I like the tires as well. I used the Alcoa wheels with Kenworth hubcaps, I think that is. It's from the steering wheel DLC. No, not steering wheel. Wheel tuning pack, I think. Since you can't be bothered to go and update mods for ATS, you're going to feed your MSC addiction. Alright, enjoy and good luck. Hopefully no disasters. Hey Denzel. Den. Hey, yes. Wow, glad you were able to finally tune in. What time is it there? It's very short, just a cutoff, but you get a Steam achievement for using it. Crap. I wish we tried it out before. This is Air Force, yes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. With the picture there at the back. Is this an SCS standard paint? Not really sure. There weren't a lot of nice paint jobs by default, but this is the one I like best so far. Let's keep it. And I think I do have Krish Boom sounds. Rohan would probably be able to tell, but let's see. Let's go from the outside. Honestly, I'm not sure. That's standard paint. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, as always, I have no clue how to distinguish. I just like the sound, but I don't know if it's Krish Boom or standard one. It's an ISX 550, I believe. Cummins ISX 550. So just the mirrors a little. Okay. 105 in Holland in the night. Okay, that's 1 hour earlier. That, yeah, 1 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. That's, I think, a big deal, at least for me. Right, good. So far, so good. Things looking good on your end. Crisp, smooth, so far. We are in Santa Fe. This is where we ended last time. Let's open the map. So last stream, 2 days ago, we went from Flagstaff, crossed over to New Mexico by Gallup. We took a job to Albuquerque, to the airport. And then we went through the musical road and looped around to Raton. We then took a job to Santa Fe, but we took this Route 64, this very windy and scenic route, and that's where the secret path is, which Alex is saying. And then we ended up in Santa Fe. That's where we ended the stream. Hey, bravo chick, wow. Thank you for the awesome host. 60 viewers, that's amazing. Can't even imagine that number. Wow, thanks a lot, appreciate that. Awesome. Remember that I'll stream Friday, but the hype can't handle. Yeah, where's the secret road? It's somewhere here. I'm sure it's somewhere here, but I can't remember. I think near the end, near the west side of Route 64. You only got to east of Deming so far. You seen the musical road on YouTube? You didn't see it the first time. Yes, I actually missed it. Had to go back. Can deliver a load to that big plane in Albuquerque. You have to back it in. Oh wow. Maybe we can find a job today. That would be interesting. I'm still a bit salty about that plane though. It won't let you go through the other side. There's like an invisible wall. Right, so where do we go today? Maybe let's look for a job. I actually want to see the northwest side, but if we do that, we'll have to repeat some other area, like from Santa Fe to Farmington. And then someone was telling me about the what was it called? Four Corners Monument or something? I assume that's somewhere here, where the 4 states meet. But if we go there, we'll have to go back to a road which we've gone through already, and I mean it's not that bad. But let's see where the jobs take us. Now I can go and do a freight market thingy, but someone suggested last stream, why not do external contracts? So let's take a look. Maybe it will be worth it. Wow, lots of milling machines here. Arizona, Nevada. Okay, there we go. Socorro. Santa Fe, the quickest job ever. We can go to Carlsbad. We'll be passing through Roswell and Artesia then. Thanks a lot then. Do random events spawn in city streets? I think they do. I've seen some where it's like a roadworks zone, a very short one. They're just like fixing the manhole or going through the manhole type of thing. So I think they do. If that was indeed a random event which I saw, which I'm assuming it is. Going back to Raton? No thank you. BNSF Railway. That's interesting. And yeah, 1.29 is now live together with New Mexico. They didn't really announce it, did they? They just it's kind of implied. Okay, we don't have a lot of jobs here in the World of Trucks contract, but maybe we find something better here. Clovis. I can go with that. Or do you guys want to go to Roswell? See some aliens. Socorro again. Albuquerque. Gallup. Raton. Elko. Okay, that made me a bit too far. Alamogordo. Thanks for the follow. Wow. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi so I can greet you back. And if you're a lurker, no worries. Lurkers are very welcome here. Lurk away. Santa Fe. You want to watch, but you also want to drive. Just watch, don't drive anymore. It is morning. It's 8 a.m. actually. 8:13 a.m. I was a bit... I don't have enough sleep today. Had a lot of work. I had to work until around 1 in the morning. And then I was super excited with New Mexico. I woke up at 5 a.m. I've been preparing and researching since. You're trying Coast to Coast DLC required version. There is a Coast to Coast DLC required version as early as now. Wow, that's amazing. 7:13 p.m. there. Oh yeah, EST, huh? EST with BST off. Alright, so where do we go, guys? I guess let's go to Clovis. Let me see if there's a more interesting trailer here. Clovis. I did see something. Or maybe not. I was probably imagining things. Let's go there. Let's explore the southeast side. That's the most unexplored area we have so far. Okay, let's take that. It's fragile, it's high value, and it doesn't rush us. That's perfect. 7 tons only though, but it's a good test for our truck. Clovis would give you lots of options out. That sounds perfect. Right. So I did a small tweak for those who are interested in the more technical details. So I have this monitor here on my second monitor. Wow, that sounds weird. I have this hardware info thingy where I see the bars of my CPU usage, my GPU usage, and stuff like that. So I can monitor if my system is getting too taxed. And what I noticed is that ATS and ETS2, they do use up like all of your cores, but there is a main thread which loads up the majority of the game, I guess, or majority of the objects, which only settles in one thread. So it only utilizes one of your threads or cores. Actually, to be specific, it's thread, I think. And what I noticed was it was using the first on the list. So right now it's at 72%. Everything else is at around 30 or 40% for me. So the 30 and 40% on the others is like for OBS. Now last time, 2 days ago, we had a few performance issues when we were in the city. I found out that the main cause of those performance issues were the mirrors, the setup. So when you have mirrors on your truck, like the front mirrors there, the small ones, they add a lot to the performance. I mean, they add a lot to the lag, because the game has to render in more stuff, and it's not very optimized that way. Can I squeeze in? And also the chrome parts are contributing to the lag as well. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah. So now when I configure parts, I try to minimize the chromey bits. I try to minimize the mirrors so we can get a very smooth experience. And then, but still, the game is using up only the first thread. So right now, what I'm doing is I tweaked OBS. I set it in the task manager. So if you're familiar with the core affinity, so I said OBS, don't use up the first core, don't use up the first thread, just use everything else except the first thread. And in that way, ETS or ATS can like have dominance over that thread, and then OBS can settle for all the others. And I think it's doing a little bit better. I think I'll keep this setting. How is it looking from your end, guys? Is it smooth? Anyway, let me get back to the chat. BNSF's corporate headquarters are 6 miles from here. Ah, nice. BNSF is a railway, right? That's what we saw earlier. BNSF railway. You run your truck sims on DIM drive, aka RAM drive. Wow. Is that a thing now? I know that it's a thing for like corporate solutions, like SAP on HANA, if you're familiar with that. That's the, like running your entire system on RAM. But I didn't know that was a thing for personal solutions. That would be probably be super fast, huh? Like almost no lag at all, even faster, much faster than an SSD. Do the newest games utilize the threads more optimally? It still depends on the game. It still depends on the maker. I think most AAA games do, but some of the like smaller companies probably not. DIM drive is on Steam. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so it's not a hardware solution, it's a software solution. I was actually looking at CPU cores. I think it does what I'm doing right now manually, assigning cores specifically for the game so that no one shares it. But it does it on a more optimized and more advanced level. So I was thinking if it was worth it. Looks nice, great to hear. Okay, let's keep it that way. You love the new autosave thing, and it looks good, perfect. The autosave thing on the upper left, I also like it. Some people don't though, because they say it breaks immersion, like seeing floating things, but I think it's not that big a deal. It's better to know that your game is not all lost in case it crashes. And in case you're using a hard drive or something, at least you have an idea why it lags a bit. Okay, is that enough? Perfect. Easy peasy. Maker of CPU cores made DIM drive. Okay, it's the same guy. I see. Yeah, I emailed him. I was checking if he would give me a copy so I can test it with ATS, and then I can help promote it for him, like free advertisement. So it's going to be a win-win situation. I'm not sure if he's open to the idea. He hasn't replied to me yet. Maybe not. But I think it will be beneficial for him, because if his product really is doing what he says it is, also for truck sim, then it deserves to be displayed out there and for more people to be aware of it. Like in one game, he had like performance benchmarks for different games. In one game in particular, I remember, and this like shocked me when he was doing benchmarks. The results were like plus 58% frames because of using CPU cores. Others were more like marginal, like 14%, but 14% is huge, right? Imagine if you had like 60 frames, that would be what? Maybe 3 frames more, 5 frames more. No, actually more. Maybe around 8 frames more. That's humongous. Why is the traffic here so bad? Guys, what's the haps? Let's plan our route first. I wish you could plan the route while the game is ongoing. Make it more realistic. Also, if you're waiting for traffic, that's perfect. You can plan your route here. We could go... There's no huge rest stop anywhere. At least not in this area. There is one there, so let's pass by. I can't... It's super small. You can't even set a waypoint inside this rest stop. And then there are a lot more here. That's on the other side though. This one should be on our side. Okay, good. Let's keep that. Why did that get thingy? Let me allow that. You find the save icon strangely reassuring. Same, yeah. I know it shouldn't really matter a lot, but it does for some reason. Let's go and take a look at Clovis here. Let's go around that way. So see more of the city. Yes. Or actually, we'll be going through it later anyway when we go back. So might as well do that and then go like this and loop around. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. 274 miles. Hey, Andy. Thanks for being able to join again. Wow. DST really works for you guys, huh? I mean, no DST. Wait a minute, let me clarify something. This season, this period, October to March, or November to March, this is no DST shift, right? This is the original timing. And then come March, that's when you do the DST. Is that right, or did I get it in reverse? Whose message is being checked? Yours. When you said everything is hit or miss, Twitch for some reason flagged that as possibly offensive, or I don't know how we explain it, but yeah. 599 north and south. The icon is a bit different. Is this a state highway? You guys told me there's like a US highway, that's the route, but then there's a state highway, and probably the states have different icons each. Do you want to drive a truck in real life for one time? And if you have a chance, would you film it? Yes, for sure. Yeah. If I could, I would try it. I don't have a license though, so I don't know how that works, but theoretically, yes, I would love to do it. I would love to try it. And then film it. Maybe have a GoPro on my head. Like driving bro. That would be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? It would be interesting to compare how it is in real life. 599 south. The icon is very different. Looks like a chip from a casino. Good. Raton? Where are we going? I'll just follow the GPS. Honestly, if you wanted to do something, you could also turn off the GPS, so we could appreciate more the signs. I-25 north to Raton. Why do we want to go north if we are going south? That's something I don't understand quite a bit. No photos today. Oh, there will be. For sure there will be. I'm just looking for a bridge or something, an intersection where we could take some nice photos. Good. I love the purr of the engine. It's a bit more on the bassy side, and it's a lot quieter than some of the engines that we've had, but it's a good change. It's a nice change of pace, so it's not always booming and announcing to the entire world, oh, look at this, there's even an overpass with pedestrians crossing. That might be a good photo. Let's try how it works. Exactly. Here we go. Photo taking is one of the highlights of the stream, personally. I love taking photos like this. I really like this. The architecture there. Look at the detail of that model. And adding pedestrians, it's a very nice thing they did here. And that connects to the bus stop over here. Okay, great. So from the bus stop there's a connection to the other bus stop on the other side of the road. Cool. Nissan. Oh, nice. I wonder where that is from. That's probably one of the like real heavy. It's not heavy cargo though. But how are they able to use Nissan? Not sure if that's from a mod. That kind of looks good by itself. And if you change the field of view, no, I think that was the perfect shot. You bought a garage there earlier. I only saw, actually, in the episode that's going out later, episode 6 in the ATS season 2 series, I do go to Roswell there, and I did see an alien reference, but only one. I think I'm missing a lot. Through traffic, use left lane next 2 miles. If through traffic, meaning if you're going straight, you use the left lane, and that's happening in 2 miles. Wow, that's a bit of a very long signage there. so many words. Volvo VNL 670 is a nice truck and has a great paint job. Oh yeah, true. I think we did that on the second episode in the series, in season 2. Very nice truck. Raton, yes. I'm still wondering why we're going here. Wait a minute, let me double check, okay? Just to make sure we're not doing something wrong. Ah, okay. I see. So it is going north, but at this point it's like looping northwards. But then right after it loops north, we exit the interstate onto 84 South. Route 84 South, I guess you couldn't call it that. Okay, that makes sense now. And yeah, I love these intersections like this. Humongous intersections. Wait a minute. Another photo. You asked for it. Did you see the street lights in Roswell? Oh, I didn't notice. Does it have to be night to see? Let's go there later. Maybe I can notice more things. Oh, that looks good. I love it. I love this angle, you know. The highway and seeing the bend and seeing the oncoming, the perpendicular highway on the other side. Looks so good. Something like that could work. Yeah, I like it. Hey, flagship. Thanks for following. I remember the notification. It appeared in Twitter that you followed. Thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it. You're gonna try New Mexico tomorrow after school. That sounds like a good plan. Have a great weekend. Let's see if the AI follows the rules. What do you mean AI follows the rules? Interchanges are so nicely varied in this DLC. Oh yes, definitely. That's what I like as well. Each of the intersections are actually very different. It's not like just a template prefab. Some of them look a bit derp, but I think maybe that's how it looks in real life. And some of them are so sophisticated looking that it would be a real pleasure to drive in them. The only thing I don't like about this truck is the limited customization in the interior. There are no cabin accessories, if you guys noticed. No teddy bears, no hanging stuff and whatnot. And thank you for following here. Awesome, man. Welcome. Ooh, nice car. Must be pretty hot today. So for those who've played New Mexico already, how does the sky look in comparison to what you're seeing here? Because I currently have foggy weather turned on, and I didn't even bother to check out the default sky and the tint. So how does it compare to this one? Which one do you like more? I mean, which is more realistic from your point of view? There's a chopper, which means there is probably an accident. Let's keep left here. I hope I'm not wrong. Yep. And the AI is pretty. Did you see that? Did you see that AI car? Actually was behaving pretty well. Like it wanted to go left, but it detected that I was there and it didn't just turn left mindlessly. It actually waited for me to pass. That's a very smart move. I mean, that was very smart of the AI. That huge intersection in Albuquerque is beautiful at night. Oh, we have to drive through there. Does it glow or something? Route 84 South, okay, right, this is the one. 1,000 fine for littering. And then we see some garbage lying around maybe. Oh, they didn't put it. Hey again, Andy. Your battery died as soon as you pressed send. I was wondering what happened to you. Yeah, people were saying hi to you as well. I just assumed you got disconnected. You haven't played yet. Where's my mug? I know, right? There is no cabin accessories option for this truck. Or at least I didn't get it. That's the bad thing about it. Otherwise I would have put my mug immediately. Pretty sure you like streams more than videos. The videos are good, but the stream is much more active. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. The only hard thing about the streams is having your times aligned. But if they do, then it's a much more rewarding experience. I agree, because the interaction is something you cannot really recreate in a video that's pre-recorded. That's the thing. And even though the video quality is better in a pre-recording, it doesn't really beat the interaction. Totally agree with you. The sky looks a little more hazy, like there is a storm around. Maybe that's this current one. There are actually other colors. Earlier, when I loaded the game, it was like super foggy and super hazy. Like the sky was super gray and there was fog all over. So it does vary a bit as well. Oh, this is actually 65. D20 must be late for you. Oh yeah. It's a bit late, but not as late as then. So it's 1 hour earlier, I believe, huh? The Albuquerque intersection is lit up like a Christmas tree at night. Oh crap, okay. We have to plan to go there at night. Yes. Thanks for letting me know, guys. That's something we have to take a photo of. I-40 East. Seems legit. Wow. Pretty strong braking on this truck. Just applied a bit of retarder. Applied a lot of jake brake. And just a tap on the service brakes. And we're good. 12:34 a.m. Wow. Thanks for staying, guys. For a lot of people, the 12, like, staying up after midnight is probably a very small thing. But for me, honestly, I have a hard time nowadays to stay up late. I've had to do it for the past couple of days because of work, but historic Route 66, ooh. But yeah, it's not one of my favorite things to do. Tire retreads, random events. 5:35 p.m. Oh, that's perfect timing. Your iPad is 5%. Good luck with that. It's a mod. It's the Google Maps night mode. There are two versions of Google Maps, and they're both in the Steam Workshop. They're both blue lines, but the difference is the background. The original version has a white background, and personally I don't like it so much because oh crap because sometimes it's a bit too glary and it's harder to see compared with this black background is just perfect for the blue line, I would say. Plus the original version, you see the white arrows. The original version have it as yellow, so yellow on blue and then white background. I'm not so much a fan of that color combination. Seems legit. Polecat. Who is that? Sorry. Ooh, lots of birds here. What are you? Vultures? It's like a desert. Look at that car. Cop car just turned left like a pro. Like a boss. I think he didn't even brake. We need to go now. Alright. Alright, have a good one. Have a good night then. And thanks for stopping by. Glad we were able to catch each other finally. See you around the channel. There's a no bloom mod now for 1.29. Oh yeah, I saw that. But I don't know, I kind of like the new bloom even without foggy weather, because foggy weather changes the HDR settings as well. But before this is the rest stop, okay. But before the foggy weather was fixed for 1.29, I was playing with default skyboxes and bloom. And for me, the bloom was pretty good, pretty acceptable. There was still a bit there, but I think it wasn't too much to really be blinding. For me, I think it was just right. A little bit over, if I'm being strict, but not. I won't probably won't get a no bloom just for that, because there is a certain appeal to it. I-60 East. I really love those signs now. I wish they do that for the entire US region they have here. Wait a minute, where am I? Is this two-way? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, my bad. I thought it was one way. I thought I had to go through there, but that was a bit of an awkward turn, like more than a 90-degree turn. Like a 270-degree turn. 135 probably. You haven't tried it. Oh, go. My bad. US, Route 60 East. Why am I messing up my ranges? There you go. Polecat is a YouTube streamer. His catchphrase is seems legit. Oh, I see. Okay, I might have seen him around, but I didn't know that was his tagline. Seems legit, huh? I'll take that. Pretty deserty road we're going through. Yeah, there's that jet again. Same as like in Nevada. Stay in the middle of the road, why not? I think that is a random road event, huh? Those signs on the side with like a little pothole that's being cemented out. That does look like it. And did we just pass a police car and he didn't book me? Because I just realized I am actually speeding here. Cool. Well, I'll take that. Maybe he was being extra generous. 45, and then there's a sign there. I'm not sure what it is. Probably a railroad crossing or something. Also, the trees here. The trees here look very different. They're like autumn trees. Well, dried up trees. Friend request. Is that on Steam? The thing is, I don't go online on Steam though. But you're free to join the Discord server. There more or less, there I can chat. The Discord server is on Twitch. I also don't go online on Twitch so much, except when I'm streaming. Discord is your best bet if you want to chat. Exclamation point Discord, if that works, you can try. Should give you the link to the Discord server. Ooh. Poor truck. Wonder what happened to it. That was a lenient comp. There you go, it works. Drove through that valley last night and the AA are still parking the rest area. Yeah. Man, that's too bad. Maybe I don't know. Maybe different developers worked on that. I still don't get it. I still don't get why they would be doing that. I don't get why they would have automatic AI parking in Death Valley but not in New Mexico, where the paid content is. Wow, that water looks a bit murky, huh? Not sure if that's safe for drinking. I do like this bridge though. And yeah, someone commented about the trees, but I wasn't noticing the trees, and when he mentioned that, now I notice the trees. And it's super nice how they're varied and just not just plopped around like the same copy-paste method. They look pretty random, like how you would see it in real life. And yeah, different types. There are those dried ones. There's this like greener one. Ooh, there's even a playground here. Let's take a photo. Although I probably won't be able to take a nice shot of it, but let's try anyway. Alright, good to hear, flagship. Thought it was interesting that the guy with the eye pair wasn't there at night. True. What ramp? This ramp? Yeah, I was quite tempted to do that a couple of times, that ramp. Do it like GTA style. Yeah, this is a pretty nice playground. Nicely modeled. Even has those bikes and horses with the springs. Let's see. Maybe I would like to show the tree though. Yeah, just blending in with the environment, maybe something like that. There is a stagecoach ahead of me. What stagecoach? What do you mean stagecoach? That one? Achievement unlocked, 1881. What was that for? For going through the stagecoach, maybe. And it is looking great and ultra real apart from the LHD. I'm missing some details. Oh. Whoa. Who's this? Is that a real guy? That might be from a mod. Lots of cows there. Say that again, Hindi. You may not have school tomorrow, so you're expecting around 20 centimeters of snow tonight. Wow, it's that season already, huh? Snow time again. Maybe it's time I think about switching to... How do you say it? What's the name of the mod? Frosty mod in ATS 2. That billboard is a stock one. Oh, is it? Hey Mac, welcome back. Didn't notice it before. I also noticed that we have a lot of very slow roads here. Very slow speed limit roads. I'm not sure why. Left-hand drive. Ah, I see. yeah. And it's the 1070 though. I have a 1070. Okay, yeah, I get it now. For a minute there, I forgot the kind of setup you have back at home. Yeah, C55. What is this, California? If you run over those retreads, your truck bounces around. Oh, really? Okay, let's try that next time. Have I listened to Truckers FM? Yes, I listen to them when I drive offline. I just can't do it here because my stream will get muted. Well, yeah, and I can't post it in YouTube anymore because YouTube will flag it for content ID or whatnot. But yes, offline I do. Really great guys who made an FM station specifically for people playing truck sim. Picked up New Mexico this morning. Joining me from Santa Fe right now. Sounds good. Maybe you could do a convoy type thing. Stay here on the right side. Still 55 even with 2 lanes. Interesting. What is this? Mental health illness. Oh yeah, I saw that one as well. In one of the past episodes. We're coming up to a town, to a city. Slow down. Okay, looks like something happened. Clovis. Okay, we're here. That was quite fast. Land of Enchantment. Although about 2 years ago, we did not get any snow until mid-January. Really varies, huh? Oh, look at this. Why is there a jet plane there? Interesting. An F111. Is it? I would have no clue, but I'll trust you. It's joining in spirit. Let's take a photo of that guy. It's joining using imagination. Yeah. That's what he meant. Let's take a look. Maybe there's a model number somewhere. It's a bit too blurry to know though. What do you guys say? What jet plane is that? The thing is, the model isn't really super detailed, so if I go close to it, it doesn't look nice. So we have to be far away from it. Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can also take a shot from the truck side. You can connect World of Trucks. Is it still under maintenance? Maybe, huh? Although I did see the jobs. I'm not sure. You've already worked out the trawl roads when New Mexico is supported by MP. Oh really? Which areas are those? I wonder if multiplayer would also implement random events. I guess not, huh? Or maybe because there are no AA cars. So maybe not. Let's hide the. You know what? Let's show the traffic light. It's specific to New Mexico. These horizontal traffic lights, I guess. Oh, that's a nice coach. Omnibus de Mexico. You like the mental health touch? Yes. Yeah, I actually commented about that in one of my videos. One of the episodes in ATS. I really like that they put something like that there. Should never take that lightly. It's a real issue. When are you next going to play OMSI? I am not planning to play anytime soon. It's a great game, but it has too many quirks and it's a bit too buggy. It crashes, it doesn't work sometimes, the graphics glitches, you know, things like that. At some point you kind of get, well, I kind of got fed up with the hassles, because sometimes I would record and it would not record properly, or would hang, or yeah, it wasn't stable. So at some point I just like, this isn't worth it anymore. Wow, double railroad hype. 2 tracks. That looks like a pretty massive railway station. Look at that. Oh, there's one. Let's block the road. There's actually one incoming. I just passed it. There it is. Is it? It's a bit on the short side, huh? It's like a train I would make in Transport Fever. But it's not too short. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, let's get away from these folks. Plane and Barracuda. It'll also be interesting to know how MP will handle the randoms. Yes, exactly. Real nice fire truck they added there. Let me know when you guys have any news how the MP will work with random events. Albuquerque intersection will be fun on MP. and pardon my ignorance, flagship, but what is flagship? Is that like a guild or? Oh, look at this. Oh, invisible truck. That's a bit that was a bit freaky, not seeing our truck but seeing the objects behind it. Also, the road west from Laton will probably be a troll favorite. Yes, I've driven that one last stream. Yeah, it's a bit on the tricky side. Look at this horse galloping around. It's the first time I saw that kind of animation for the horse. I usually see them feeding, but not dancing around like that, all happy and stuff. That's pretty cool. Now they look more alive. Are they waiting for me? Or sorry. Sorry about that. Ah, you heard my comment. Yes. Yeah. I know, right? It's very nice touch on SCS side. Better than just an engine. Is this the one? Yes, it looks like it. We're playing OMC a bit this week, and there are some free DLCs that are quite stable. Ah, okay. France map series of bugs and the FPS map was good. Ah, okay. If it's improving, maybe I can go back. I'm a bit turned off by the... I was a bit turned off by the bugs, to be honest, but yeah, maybe I should give it a try again. Thanks for letting me know. Ooh. BNSF. Let's go with that. Yeah, I like these new drop-off points, railway drop-off points, where you see a lot of trains on the road. That's interesting. Need a list of my mods. Exclamation point mods. And Nightbot will give you the link to it. There's a tab specifically for ATS. They put motorcycle on this patch because you never saw one before. It might be from Jazzycat though. It might be from Jazzycat's AI pack. Where are we parking? Why can I not see the thingy? I went past it. Interesting. Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota. What is in Mount Rushmore? Oh, there it is. I missed it totally. Okay. The yard mule truck. Which one is that? I like these, I'm not sure how you call these. Wagons? I guess they can classify as a wagon. That looks good. Just keep it steady. Wow, that's a bit tight. This is the tightest parking I've seen, I think. It's simple enough, but you have to be really exact. That's probably the twist that they have. Let's have a look there on that side. I think I do have a bit of space there. Super tight parking. It's fine. You can make it. I hope. Yes. It's good. And straighten it out. There we go. How does that look from outside? Not too shabby. That was a tight squeeze. You parked there earlier in one shot. Nice. I like that. A container train. Some containers they use for ships. Ah. The tug parked in the yard, same as ours, only in blue. Yeah, I like the objects they put in here. Really cool. Which one is the tug? That one? That white one? Is it that guy? What is that for? I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to these things, guys. You'll have to let me know. The white shunter, okay. Ah, nice. It's used for moving trailers around the yard. Ah, okay. I see. So, what does it do? Does it like haul them? Does it pull them? Like a truck? It's interesting. Not really for on the roads. So maybe just for very slow speeds, it can handle it. Is there something that could be interesting in this area? Going back to Raton, to Santa Fe, maybe not. Gallup, I want to go south though. The 5-foot wheel lifts the trailer legs off the ground. The fifth wheel. The fifth wheel lifts the trailer legs off the ground. Let me have a look at that. It's an interesting vehicle right there. So this guy here. Ah, I see, okay. Yeah, it's like a small truck. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So it doesn't... So you're saying when this guy gets one of these trailers, you don't have to winch this up because this is raised enough that you don't need to raise up the legs anymore. Wouldn't work for those trailers. Okay. So maybe these more traditional shield trailers, containers and box trailers. Okay, all right. So maybe for this box trailer that can work, huh? Ah, this one is almost connected. I see. So we can imagine this. So that's the what do you call it? Fifth wheel kingpin. Yeah, the kingpin would go into that. It would be elevating, so it would raise the legs without you needing to winch up the legs. You have to both worse than that, like a truck. Better pull in driver axis. For wheel is on hydraulic ramps. The fifth wheel is hydraulic, so you pull under and lift. Ah, okay. So you can lift the fifth wheel enough so that it lifts the legs with that. Cool. Where did they fit the tiny motor? Next to the driver. That one? Okay, somewhere there maybe. Cool. Nice. The Dalton map was a nice experience, although I'm not sure if I'm going to repeat it anytime soon. It was a bit too hardcore for me. Like, 1 time scale is a bit, oh, this is so long. I had that feeling when I was driving it. I think for me, the perfect scale is this one, for low EQ type of things. Can go to Alamogordo, no? We can pass by Roswell. I think that's the only one. What time is it anyway? 2:59 PM. Okay, let's do one job going to Alamogordo. We pass through Roswell and then we can take the other route going east. That can work. Learn something new every day. And last thing, what do you guys call it again? A shunter. Or in the UK, do you call it differently? Thanks, yes. This is why I like playing these games. Learning a lot. The UK, it's a shunter. Okay, it's a shunter in the UK. Yard truck. Makes sense? Okay, yard truck makes sense. Yeah, that I can imagine that's a very useful tool. So you don't have to really like connect all the trailers each time you have to move them and connect all the wires and lift the legs, everything. It's a very smart thing. But yeah, I really like those horses. Very entertaining to watch. Oh, it's us. Do you guys remember this when we drove the Swift truck? Kinda drives pretty well though. Global Mills. Do you guys know if that's a real company or is that something new from New Mexico? Because the logo and the lettering is pretty nice. Looks legit. Seems legit. Maybe I have to stop using that term, huh? Weigh in motion. Oh, there's a weighing scale here? Still have to connect the hoses. Okay, I see. Shunting looks like an art form, but it's easy with practice. Maybe they could do that in here in Truck Sim. Like just focus on the parking. 17 tons, articulated trailer. Why not? That's new in the DLC. Nice. What's my favorite meal? Meal? My favorite cuisine is Thai food. Definitely. No question about it. But meal? Wait a minute. How do I go where it wants me to go? I think I have to go right. Because the trailer isn't here in this spot. Meal is probably something in Thai. Maybe a green curry, tom yum, pad Thai, everything Thai. So good. Super spicy. Very easy with practice. If you can park a trailer in tight space, you pretty much pass the test. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, it's like a very small truck, huh? A 2-axle super short truck. This is that new business that has separate pickup and drop off. Ah, okay, I see. Cool. Where's the drop off then? Is that the one in the front? Although I saw a couple of trailers there as well. Not too fast. Slow down a little. Just a tad. There we go. Cows go in, hamburger comes out. Makes sense. Spicy, definitely. Super spicy Thai food. I love spicy food. Has anyone of you ever gone to Thailand? Because Thai food is super popular, right? It's everywhere. It's in the US, it's in Asia, it's in Europe. But authentic Thai food is something you can really just taste in Thailand. No matter how hard you try, even in Asia, there's nothing like it. Singapore comes very close, but still not like 100% authentic. And the spiciness level in Thailand is just out of this world. Like when we go to Thailand, we need at least one day to adjust our palates. The first day we go there, we absolutely cannot taste anything because of how spicy it is, and we're pretty much used to spicy food already here in Singapore. But Thailand is a completely different level. So one day to adjust, and then the next day, joy, because of how tasty it is. By the way, your name is Cheetah in Truckers MP. I am not familiar with Truckers MP though, unfortunately. You love watching shunters putting drivers to shame. I should probably take a look at the shunter in action. It sounds like what the pros would drive. Okay, actually made that turn pretty well. Hot and spicy, yes. I've only had Chinese. Chinese is very different, very, very different. They both have rice though. They both have veggies and meat and stuff, but yeah, very different tasting. Can I squeeze in? Thank you. Truck drivers think they're pro. But parking wise, okay, I get it. I can imagine how it looks in the yard with pro shunters. You love your oldest shunter. It's awkward but has character. Truckers MP doesn't work. You mean right now? I guess not, because it's probably not adjusted for 1.29 yet. It is highly recommended. If you're into spicy food, Thai food is the way to go. Plus the curry, the soup, and everything else. Man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Where's the chopper coming from? Oh, that guy, okay. There it is, yes. Wait a minute, did we plan our route? I don't think so, huh? Let's go and plan it. You love hot and spicy, nice. spend your time repairing their damage. Oh, that's true, yeah. Hey, have you guys watched Squirrel's video on New Mexico? I just saw the thumbnail, and his thumbnail had that like alien or cartoon character or whatever it was. Do you guys know where that is? I would love to go there and take a photo as well. It'd be nice for the collection. Looping there. Oh, we have to stop here. Oh, that's a very small stop. That's in Roswell. Okay. Do you guys know where in Roswell? We'll have to go there today. Let's go and explore maybe one of these areas. Let me plan this route and then we can add on top of it if you know the more exact location of it. It's on the main road through Roswell. Ah, okay. Crap, why did I miss it? Let me have a look again. Main road through Roswell is this one, which where we're going through. Maybe it's over there or maybe it's over here. Because in the recording I did, I came from here, I believe, and then I went, or no, I came from here in 285 north and stopped here. So maybe the alien thingy is over here in this side. Let's stop here. Let me buy the garage and let's see how it goes. Is that a railroad? Would have been nice to see some trains going with us in parallel, doing a race, Top Gear style. Speed limit is 65, okay. How many MB was the DLC? Was it big? I don't know, 200? 600? I think it was less than a gig. By the way, does anyone play Fernbus here? Or does anyone keep track of it? Because I did read on Twitter that they just released a new version with upgrade to the Unreal Engine, performance improvements, so many other improvements. And I was wondering if anyone was able to try it out. 15 speed limit, wow. Super slow. Alright, can we go faster now? Thank you. Today was an update like 750 MB. Okay, that's the one probably. Or maybe that's the one for 1.29. Wow, all the cows in the world. Black Stallion Ranch. Makes sense? Going outside the road. I wonder if we could go inside there. There are lots of hidden roads here in this game, huh? In this map. There we go, 70 speed limit. That's what I like. And I'm driving all over the place. How hot is it? 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Can someone convert that for me? 64 degrees Fahrenheit is what in Celsius? Because I have no understanding of how Fahrenheit works unless I convert it first. I have no clue if that's hot or cold. I guess, I don't know, it's around 30 degrees Celsius, I'm assuming, or 40. Probably not 40. These roads are the perfect roads to drive in when you're chilling. Super relaxing. This is why I love this game. Just seeing all the different trucks and cars and vehicles pass by, getting a random event from time to time, getting some beautiful views and funny scenery as well, getting these rest stops. Maybe I should have gone inside, huh? I'm not sure if that would unlock anything. Let's switch here. Super slow, guys. 64 is cool normally. You just use Celsius in game. Yeah. I want to keep it realistic and really American, but the side effects, I don't understand it. Like I use miles, I use Fahrenheit, I use everything, but yeah, it's more realistic, but yes, not useful for me. 17 Celsius, wow, that's so far away from what I was imagining. Thanks for converting. 17 is actually pretty cold. I was expecting it to be hot because like desert and stuff. Yes, you can change the setting. I just don't want to because I want to, yeah, keep it like really US look at the cost of getting a feel of how cool that is. I'm trying to keep on my lane here. I'm looking around too much. 17 is like summer in the UK. Really? Man. 17 is like, I don't think we ever even get 17. Probably the coldest one we have is 23, 24. Something like that maybe. .85 Fahrenheit and up is considered pretty hot. Okay. Alright. So 60 plus is good. Oh no. Am I in the right one? Yes, that's the loop we're going to. And I should have been looking at the signs. This should be something south. Yep, 285 south. Good. I love this interchange. Beautiful. But it was 25F. For real? How cold is that? What is that? Negative Celsius? 8 degrees where you are now. Well, I guess, yeah. Well, I guess Christmas is knocking around the corner, so it would make sense that it's getting a lot colder. -3. OMG. Okay, we are nearing Roswell now, so let me slow down a little. This guy got pulled over by the police. I flop. There goes our favorite I flop. Hopefully someone changes that from real company mod. Because as fun as that is, I would love to see the original IHOP in there. I might regret this. I probably should have left my trailer back there, huh? Let's buy this. You already own it. Not in this world. Okay, someone is tooting at me. Oh crap. Okay, this might be a disaster. We're going to probably have to hit that guy. Wait a minute, let me see how this goes. Okay, I think I have to... There we go. Just push it a little bit. Look at my trailer just... and maybe go forward. The alien is opposite the service area. Oh man! And I thought we got it. Oh, we get it now. Yay. Not too bad. I wonder if there was damage to the trailer. No damage on the trailer. Good. Opposite the service area. Let's map that out. That's a good hint. The service area is... What service area? Oh, there. Ah, okay. So that's why I didn't see it. Because I came from here, went north, went around. Okay, so we'll be passing by that guy. Okay. What I saw was something else. Let me show you in case you haven't seen it yet. this looks like a pretty busy town. That brick has a new wood ornament. Which one? Man, I'm really slow today, huh? Lack of sleep must be getting to me. What's a brick? No one turning left. Our turn. Ah. Okay, yeah, I didn't recognize the model. And it rains, why not? Cool. Did they fix the drops? I think they did. I'm seeing a lot of drops. Actually, I am seeing a lot more drops now. Maybe it depends on the truck. And the reflections are real. Beautiful. I love that. And the sky. Oh, crap. Okay. That guy was a bit of in a hurry. Lights. How's my fuel? Fuel is somewhere in the middle, I think. Yeah, the gauge is a bit hidden. I think it's in the middle. Maybe you should gas up. I'm in the wrong lane though. Nah, who cares? Sometimes I forget that I'm hauling a double trailer though. So this might not end too well for us. Is that work? We hug the right side and hope that it's enough. Oh yeah, quite a lot of fuel. I think we're going to make it, huh? It's nice that they implemented that before, huh? This, when you're inside, there's actually no rain. And then when you go out, from here, it rains again. So if I zoom in, does the rain go away? Yeah, it does. Interesting, huh? Cool. Happy tummy. Truck has a happy tummy. Let's get back to the... Ow! What the heck did I hit? No one will mind. Maybe just a broken refilling station or something. U-Haul. That U-Haul looked a bit different from afar. Not this one, the next one. I also noticed that even the speed limit is different for each city. Some of them are 35, this one in particular is only 25. Maybe it's up to the, like it's a city's prerogative. I will recall it. Don't know why that bar is clipping through your lift axle. I actually did notice that as well. Let's analyze that in more detail. Is it clipping really? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Let's fix that. There's a service station nearby, right? We'll be passing through it. Let's fix it. Yeah, I'm getting a bit OCD'd about that. I thought it was just like a bar for ornament, but apparently it's not compatible. We'll have to see if we can remove that somehow. Maybe change engine to something a bit more raw. So we're coming up to the thing I saw. So far no aliens yet. We do have a Mexican restaurant though. This is what I saw. This one. Discovered a recruitment agent. This is what I saw. This is what I have in a screenshot for the episode later. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi so I can mention your name. And if you're a lurker, lurk away. Very welcome. The Alien HQ. That's what I saw. Alien headquarters, Zone 2. I wonder what that is. It looks like an arcade station to me. Would be something I would imagine having like different arcades inside. Lots of kids. Hey, com streamer. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you? It's a bar. Maybe. Could be as well. That could work. Also, has anyone been able to watch the live stream from Squirrel or from SCS yesterday? It popped up in my mobile and I really wanted to watch, but I was working back then during that time, so I had no choice. So maybe I get some stories from you guys instead, or maybe I can watch the VOD. That can also work. Pick a point. Okay, I'm seeing the guy. I'm not sure who this is, but he looks kind of cool. It is raining though, so maybe what I'll do is we'll probably park next to him. I'll get my truck fixed and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe I fix the weather or something. So what is this guy exactly doing? What is he for? Just a monument, looks like. Interesting. It looks like a guy from an anime. They can't quite pinpoint it. Or is it Martian? Was it Martian Manhunter? The one from Justice League? Kind of fits here as well. Let's take a photo with the rain and everything. There's a car though. Let's let him pass. SCS streamed on Instagram when they released DLC. Yeah, that's the one which that's the one which notified me. I wanted to watch it. Why would he have a 1948 Chevy pickup beside him? Martian One Punch Man. Yeah, good combination. By the way, did you guys see the AI? The AI behavior? They were actually swerving left to get past me. Like, maybe this guy isn't doing it, but some of the others are. Once I unpause, take a look at that, right? That's pretty smart. I wasn't sure if that was in there before. I didn't notice that before, if I remember correctly. That one looks nice. Looks pretty cool. Maybe something a bit more like that. Maybe a bit wider. Yeah, that can work. Good. One Punch Man. You know what? I actually haven't watched that. I've been meaning to for quite some time, but haven't had the free time to do so. See? No one's behind us anymore. They all swerved left. That's actually pretty smart. They didn't even honk their horn at me. They just swerved left and went along. That's super smart. I think they added a lot of AI improvements under the hood. They didn't advertise. Maybe because if they advertise, people will start criticizing again. People will say, it doesn't work, doesn't work. as compared to just doing it and then keeping silent about it. Then people will notice that it's better, instead of people expecting something more. Oh, rip. That might be one of the things that Handy is fixing. That guy there, poor guy. They've done a bit with the AI for 1.29. It seems like it. It's pretty good logic. Noticed it in beta testing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some guy left his double trailer parked over there. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Now, how do we get rid of that thing? Maybe I think it's part of this one, the chassis. No, not really. Okay, let's replace this from an ISX 15550. Let's get a cat maybe. Cat C15550. Would that be better? Or we can actually get a chipped Cummins N14 2.0 600 chipped. I can go with that. No proof. Yeah, it wasn't me. Alright. Now, how the heck do we fix this thing? Let's start with the most obvious one. I know what it is. It's this one. Double flare slots. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Cab panels. So we have to align it with the length of the thingy. That one works. That one doesn't. That one works. So I think I want round ones. Cummins engines, love. Ah, you work at the Cummins engine factory. Nice. So you might be able to tell if this is sounding legit, but it might be because this is Christmas. Okay, I like that better. No more conflicts there. I'm not saying anything because he did the same thing earlier. Well, I mean, the cars can swerve anyway, so no harm, no foul, right? Stop raining. Good. Actually, might do with a bit of field of view adjustment. Maybe you can zoom in a little. Steering wheel wise, yeah, I think that works. Good. Swipe it just once. Strange things happen in Roswell. True. Right, let's get back to that trailer. Oh, by the way, I didn't hear the sound. Let's hear it again, open. Oh yeah. That definitely does the trick. Yep. Love that. It's the... What did I pick? The Cummins chipped something. It's from Krishboom. Supposedly. The 2.0 version. Alpura. Nice look. Clean looking truck. Sounds like an ISX. Is it? Wait a minute. Let's go and check it out again. Maybe it is. I think it's an ISX that's chip tuned. Is that how you call it? Oh, rainbow. Nice. Super lucky, guys. You don't get this often. Sounds different with the pipes. Open pipe. setup, I think. But maybe it doesn't match, huh? Yeah, that one. Cummins N14, 2.0 600 shipped. Yeah, I think let's leave it there. We do have to take a photo with the pipes though. With the pipes, with the rainbow. I do like the look of that. So maybe when we attach the trailer, take a photo. Beautiful sunset. Can I squeeze in, guys? Thank you. Just blocking the road like this. Intense. New Richmond Cummins big cam sounds awesome. Did he release a new one? Or are you referring to this one we're using? There we go. Now it's photo time. Lights maybe. It's an N range. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, so that's a different one. Okay, I didn't know. Cool. There's a new pre-release video on YouTube from Fishboom. Ah, okay. Humans big cam sound. Big cam. Interesting. Oh, this is new. Wait a minute. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Oh, that's perfect actually. With the Martian One Punch Man and the rainbow. Now that's a nice thumbnail. With the funky music in the background as well, why not? Actually, it looks pretty good, huh? Can we zoom it a bit more? It's a bit too tight. Yeah, that one works just fine. That's pretty scenic, I must admit. It'll be interesting to see if SCS includes the Cummins factory when they make Indiana. Ah, it's that there. Okay. It's an old Cummins engine for the Scott and Kenworth 521. I see. Then maybe we should try it out when it's out. Oh, let's take one more. With the sunset this time. Sunset and the guy. Why not? Maybe from this side. No, that's going to be covered. Kenworth 521. I haven't tried that yet. What? How does it even look? How does a 521 even look? Remove the blur. Thank you.
People that are different have a shot at being original. You know, they got motivation too. You know, they got motivation.
Nice shadow there on the post. Okay, take that. Music is perfect for Roswell. Using the force, huh? ISEX are the most common engines from Cummins for trucks. They make engines for DAF. And will start building for Scania. Wow. Cool. Yeah, I know that they built for DAF, but I didn't know they would be building for Scania as well. Looks like we got just in time for the rainbow. Definitely sounds different now. As far as you know, the Kenworth 521 hasn't been updated yet. Okay. That's an old truck. Maybe we should try it next time. That sounds pretty interesting. And if that's coupled with Glacier Boom sounds, then that's definitely a winner. You should try. Look at the signs here. Goodness, each junction has that level of detail when it comes to signage. Makes me want to just turn off my GPS. Can I go first? Oh, for real? What the heck is this guy doing? Okay, fine, you go. Pacific Monarch, no wonder. Feels like a king on the road. We've been testing the new Scania engines for about 9 months now. They're pained in the rear end to build. Oh, why? Why are they a pain? There's the Detroit Diesel Rebuild Factory quite near you. Friend drives for them between terminals. Nice. Which trucks do Detroit Diesel engines come in for usually? So in some of the trucks that we've had, I have seen a DD engine. But I can't remember exactly which ones. Or they basically, are they popular in the, like everywhere as well? The wiring and fueling kits are huge. So something to do with the, how do you say that? Architecture. Architectural differences. So at the moment, where do they get their engines from? Do they build it in-house? I love this view. I-70, not I-70, but 70 something. Hopefully no car, thank you. I do love that bird though. Billy the Kid Historical Exhibit. Let's have a look at that. Let us have a look at that. Billy the Kid Historical Exhibit. Where is that? Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there it is. I think it's like a little statue or monument. Back there. Here. Is it? Oh no, it's just a sign. I'm gonna use the Clumsy lullaby. Sure thing, Hindi. Front end lost an argument with the bollard. Good luck with that. Not entirely sure. You know that their new engines will have latest in emissions technology. Ah, good one. So where the heck is the thingy? I don't see anything here. Have a good night, Andy. Stay safe. Catch you soon. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Ah, nice. Dusk. Oh. A bit too distracted there. he turning right? Where's he going though? Let's take a look where he's going. Oh, he's actually turning right. Cheater. Can't go right. Hey Rohan, how are you? You're happy today. 380 west, okay, let's go. Why, what's up? That's good to know, but what's up? Bad driver. Not me. Wow, I'm feeling a bit heavier than usual. How heavy is this? 70 tons. It might be uphill. Foggy weather. Oh, you got a copy? Did Kirill provide you a copy now? Because you got 100,000 duck points? Can't believe you actually managed it. Good luck. Or congrats, rather. Oh, that would have been a nice photo. Up. I want to check that out, to be honest. Probably not what you should be doing, but I want to check it out. Just for a while, guys. Just for a while. Hang in there for a while. Here in the US, the driver just blamed the bollard for jumping out in front of him. What is a bollard even? I don't think we have those over here. Road goes nowhere. Oh crap. Oh, it's really literally just this? Well, that's a bit crappy. Fine. Not yet. Still waiting for some to get some points. Okay. Oh, nice moon. Foggy weather moon. Okay, maybe we do like that. And I'm back. Nothing happened. I just got a bit too excited. Even Silver Wolf had gotten beyond 25k points. Didn't even know there were so many people playing. But yeah, if you can get foggy weather, I can imagine. Goes back down to the Billy the Kid monument. True. He'll fix it. Thanks, man. I need a repaint. Last stream, the airplane attacked you, now a gate attacked you. Yeah, what's happening, right? The game hates me. It told me that there was some big event that was going to come. Maybe this was the one. Ah, maybe. And we are late, I think. Yes, we are. So it's urgent. $55 here again. Okay, let's keep it that then. $54 miles. That's good enough. Expecting X-Files theme to play at any moment. And an alien spaceship will come down and abduct Clumsy. That isn't too far off, seeing how we saw an alien a while ago. Martian One Punch Man. Hey Sheng, how are you? Have you gotten your copy yet? Or are you planning on it on the weekend? Some people actually got the copy of DLC for very free. Very cheap. I think €4 or something. I wasn't sure if I was reading that right, but it seemed like it. Maybe there was a promo. Approaching a junction that has a fuel station on 3 sides and a hotel on the 4th. Ah, yeah, I noticed. That was pretty interesting. Were they like competing gas stations? So usually that happens, right? Wow, really bright lights. Why isn't our... Wait a minute, that's not even bright enough. There we go, that's the bright one. That's how bright it is. An airplane attacked you. We were trying to go through the back of an airplane because it was open and it could fit a truck in, but it wouldn't let us. It trapped us inside, got me stuck in everything. Last stream, I think it's Kenworth T880 from Tom Dooley. Not yet. If you buy it now, you can focus on your exam tomorrow. Good point. Good luck with the exam, man, and hope you do well so you can give yourself a prize. A prize in the form of New Mexico, plus foggy weather. Copy of foggy weather. Still haven't gotten it, Alex. Yeah, it's there in the Discord server. The ATS2 beta testing secondary. It's posted on the top. I'm too lazy to turn off my high beams. Let that guy be blinded. Okay, I think we're approaching a town now. Oh yeah, I didn't notice the lights in Roswell. If there was anything different about it. What are these? Irvings? Can I stop by like that? Okay. That was my main purpose. Just drop off like that. Just to unlock the achievement. To get progress on the achievement. Look out for the bird on your right. Oh, I think I passed through that. Yeah, I saw that in one of the episodes. If that was... Are you referring to the Roadrunner? Yeah, I think I remember that one. Just got a notification on Twitch for a sequence minigame. What is that? Is that for me? Swift driver again. Yeah, that's for the UFO coming at me. We're going with reshade. Now with foggy weather, you won't have to. Well, yeah, good luck. Hopefully, Kirill gives you a copy if that's what the deal was. I wasn't really familiar with what you talked with him. No Pedro. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in these parts. I did see around 2 Pedros here now. Oh, there's the bird. Yeah, there's the bird. Too bad it's night. Maybe we can come back after we deliver this. So we can take a photo somewhere. Pretty humongous lights. Did you guys see that? Look at how big the left signal is. Super visible. I wonder what they changed there. I think they changed something. And I think this is our turn. Yeah, it is. This is one of those new drop-off points at the back of a retailer. Notification just popped out of nowhere. Freaky. It's just past the fuel station. An achievement for finding them all. The bird, you mean? Ah, interesting. Okay, this one is simple enough. CVS Pharmacy. Yes. This is part of the real company mods, I think. There's even a bug. If you noticed a while ago, when I was choosing where to park, it said that the establishment was named 7-Eleven. So the reference still hasn't been updated. Or maybe got overwritten. There we go. Late. Yeah. Crap, look at that. Wow. Such a big penalty. Because it was an urgent delivery. Fine. Pretty much 7-Eleven with drugs. I think I've gone to a CVS when I was here. When I was there. Because it looks awfully familiar. Okay, let's go here and sleep. Actually, you know what? Let's go there and sleep. Maybe that will unlock something. Why can I not? Oh, I can just turn left here. Who cares? You work at their competitor Walgreens. Or maybe Walgreens was where I went. Walgreens sounds familiar. Awfully familiar. Or maybe both. Do you though? Do you really? Also nice Alamogordo. That's where they exploded the first A-bomb. Ah, is that why they have that rest stop with the missile? Is that the A-bomb? Blue and better version of CVS. I believe you. Okay, let's go sleep. I do like the lamps though. The lights. They're bright, but not to the point of being bloomy. And yeah, the left turn signals are really humongous for some reason. I think they got like an extra effect so that they're visible. That's something I noticed just now. Though to be honest, we don't really do a lot of nighttime driving, so maybe that's why. First, the bomb was far from being a missile. Literally had to be set up in a tower with hundreds of fires to detonate. Oh, okay. First A-bomb. Yeah. Okay, so it was literally... Okay, I see. White Sands is a famous US missile testing site. It's near Alamogordo. Ah, so that might be the one. You might be even passing through it later on. Wait a minute, doesn't this have a rest point? Maybe it doesn't, huh? Or maybe it does. Let's see. Squeezing in. Sorry. Now this music is for Roswell. I don't think there's any rest area there here though. Yeah, let's just go back. New Mexico loans. The lights are horizontal to protect from high winds. Ah, interesting. So if they're level, yeah, that might make sense. That's where Saul works from Breaking Bad. Which one? Here in Alamogordo? I watched that, all seasons. How many seasons does it have now? 2 or 3, right? Yeah, I watched that series. Because I really like the New Mexico loans. New Mexico loans. It's all good, man. Yeah, I watched the entire Breaking Bad. And I also watched the Saul Goodman spin-off. Gonna make it. There is a Tesla dealer there. Some auto care building here. some sleepy trucker behind us? Oh, not really. That's good. Okay. Yeah, they really improved the AI. It's still not perfect, but much better than before. Very smart. I like how they swerve around you when you hold the line. Ooh, what is this? Some kind of strip. Murphy's Delicatessen. What is this? King's something. Barbershop. Thai snack. Oh, it's a massage parlor. Okay, and then Lucky. What's Lucky? Hey Bear, welcome back. What are your random event sliders at? It's at maximum, but we're not seeing a lot, to be honest. I have to double check. Maybe it got changed with the update. Whoa. Double check. You heard that the next gen Scania is releasing next week? Wow, where did you hear that? Yep, still maxed out. It'll be out with Italy. Way too many random events. Then maybe you should turn down your sliders. No problem, Shane. Now, let's sleep. And still we haven't seen any car parking. Maybe it was only a trial in Death Valley. Sleep here by the lamppost. Your friend works at SCS. He kind of trolls a lot. Okay. Not too reliable source, huh? Domino's Pizza. Oh man, you guys are making me super hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet. And my dinner last night was just like a small bag of nuts. Mixed nuts. Right, so where are we off to next? Your ATS profile finally has no errors. Mine has a lot. But as long as it doesn't crash, I'm pretty happy. I'm on a diet. I overate 2 days ago, so I'm trying to make up for it. I was trying to make up for it last night. I had like coffee and a bag of nuts from Starbucks. This because I had a voucher and it was expiring the same day. So it was okay. What do I get? But I didn't want to get a cheesecake because it was going to be pretty bad for the diet, so might as well get something healthy. Hence the nuts. Okay, that one goes down. Carlsbad, finally. We can go there. Actually, that's the only viable option. Where are all the things though? Where are all the, how do you call it? Where are all the fuel stations or the fuel pickup points? Because I want to drive a tanker. I do not see anything here. Yeah, nothing at all. No. Oh, there's one. That's milk though. There's no fuel. Maybe in Albuquerque? Don't talk about pizza. So what's your favorite pizza, guys? High in fiber. Yes. Yes. Much healthier than cheesecake, that's for sure. Still not seeing a tanker. Oh, is that the one? Yeah, that's one. That's possible. Chevron. Okay, so we have Chevron here at least. Okay. So yeah, let's take the one from Roswell going to... where was it? Carlsbad. We pass through Artesia then, and then maybe we can find something going to Hobbs. Mushroom plus green peppers. That's a lot of errors. Oh, I think that's from one of my trucks. That's fine. So we go... Okay. Wait a minute. Probably going this way. Oh, there it is. Hey, wait a minute. What is that? Is that a thing? Is this for cultivating or something? So that thing would rake through the field? That's an interesting thing. Wow. Pizza, guy's best friend. You love adding extra cheese, mushrooms, chicken, tomatoes. I'm not very picky when it comes to pizza. I like almost all of them. I like anchovies in particular though. Anchovies, cheese, anything spicy. Your mom makes an amazing hand-tossed homemade pizza. Yeah. Maybe she can make us some. Take a picture and share with us when she bakes, when she does one next. Combined trailer. No, you just had the double. Maybe let's take that one. Flour 20 tons from Dole to Tidbit. Crop circles. Is that how it's called? Makes sense. Circular irrigation. Oh, so that's irrigation. Okay. But maybe that's also where they attach the plows and everything. So it will just circle and you won't have to like plow the field manually. That's pretty smart actually. Jalapenos, yes, definitely. Jalapenos are my favorite. Jalapenos, anchovies, cheese. Not sure if they match, but those are my favorites. How about Hawaiian pineapple? Does anyone like their pizza with pineapple? For me, I kind of like it as a palate cleanser. So usually we have two pizzas. We order two pizzas. One is the heavy duty meat, cheese, everything in there, and one is Hawaiian to mix it up. So when you're getting a bit too oily, when your mouth is feeling a bit too oily, you eat something with pineapple to clean it up a bit, and then you're ready to go again. But many people I know don't like pineapple. Gonna go get pizza. What's anchovies on a pizza so no one else will touch his slices? I take it you don't like it then. I won't say I put pineapple on pizza. It's the worst combination. I like pineapple. It's not my favorite flavor, but I would eat it if there's something like it. I mean, in general, I eat almost anything. Maybe not the super exotic stuff like grasshoppers or bugs or anything. But the normal food I mostly like. I'm not a picky eater, is how we could say it. Pineapple pen, huh? So that reached even your side of the world. It became that famous, huh? That guy was... I still can't imagine how he became famous. Whoa! Bro! What the heck? Are you me? You're even hungrier. Reckless driving? I drive pretty well. That bus didn't though. It reached every side of the world. Yeah, it reached inside my brain for quite a while. I got LSS from it. Is LSS still the term used today? Last song syndrome? Or is that something from the 90s? That might be a sign of evidence of my age. showing your age. What's it called now? Yeah, until now I refer to it as LSS. There were so many variants of that song. And even the kids were singing it. City Limit, Roswell. Oh, there's this alien guy again. The hit of summer is Despacito. Despacito, yeah, is pretty famous. In some cases though, it becomes too famous. You know how when a song is too famous that it doesn't, like, it feels too we have a Tagalog term for it. It's not literal, but it's gas. If you translate it to English, it means scratch, but it just means like it's too used up already, that it doesn't, it loses its appeal because it's too used up, something like that. Earned internet, Wi-Fi, daily, weekly rates. Can you sleep there? No, not really. Burger. Where? That one? Is it the same spelling? Did you see the eye flop already, Sheng? The eye flop was super spot on. Really like the real thing. I wish we could go with these car washes. Your truck could get dirty and you'd have to clean it up. Man, that would be so nice. And I think the issue with that, as they said before, was about licensing maybe. That the trucks can't really get dirty or cannot get wrecked. It's not part of the license. But it would still be so awesome though, having some kind of dirt mechanism. Sure thing. Good thing you can eat. Me, I have to wait. I have to wait an hour and I have to travel. Yeah, so I'll probably eat sometime in 2 hours or more. There we go. There's the eye flop. Pretty nice. Whoever did that probably had a good laugh when he did it. What the heck is this guy doing? Okay. Oh, that guy's probably stopping because of the guys in front. There was a conflict somewhere, and this guy just stopped. Well, I'm not gonna wait for that. Evasive maneuvers. Okay, that should be good. UFO gallery, that's something new as well. Let's take a photo here. Professional AI driver. Oh, I see the lamps now. Yeah, I see the lamps now. That would have been nice to see at night. You just finished making homemade beef stroganoff. Guys, why are you doing this? Now I have to eat really something heavy after the stream. Okay. And the music is perfect again for Roswell. Seems like I have a lot of songs with that same theme. UFO 7 days, open 7 days a week. Museum and Research Center, open 10 to 5 daily. There's the Martian, there's the lamppost. Is it the same lamppost everywhere we go? It is, huh? Let's have a look. It is here. It is there. Yeah, it's the same everywhere. Cool. That's pretty nice. Is this how it really looks in Roswell? Oh, cool. I love it. Nice work. Really nice work. KFCC. What is that? KFCG? The greatest hits from Roswell. Is that real? It was yummy. Would have loved it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Great Easter egg for Roswell. That's really nice. They really put in some extra effort for that, huh? There's even a UFO there. You guys see? There. That must be like a video rental store or something. Half a UFO jutting out of the building. Okay, good. Alright, thanks a lot, Sheng. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck with the exam and good luck with New Mexico. Stay in your lane. Stop looking around. Past the barricades into Texas. Maybe there's an Easter egg. I had a comment from YouTube. I think what the guy was from SCS. He said they're planning to release Oregon next, but it's still up to management, was it, to decide? Something like that. Something along those lines. El Paso isn't too far across the border. El Paso is what? The southeasternmost city? You wouldn't actually mind Oregon. Gives us more mountain areas to drive in. Yeah, I would like a different scenery if possible. Maybe we have too much of the desert seen already. Reduce speed ahead. Oh, here's another plane. The world's most happy cattle. And there's the plane right there. Actually, that's a perfect fit for our truck. Air Force. El Paso is the westernmost city in Texas. Ah, okay. Maybe some Bigfoot reference in Oregon. Yeah, that one. It's pretty fitting. If we remove the blur, that is. There we go. Is it better if we show more of the area? Because that one looks a bit too plain. Plain, get it? Too plain. That wasn't intentional, by the way. It just happened. Low poly textured plane. If you drive east out of Show Low, a plane will buzz right over you. See what I did there? You know, right? East of Show Low. So here. There's a mod for deleting the extra streets. Yes, the immersive mod. I had that enabled for quite a while. But it can get pretty confusing, especially for new roads. So I didn't turn it on. I would probably crash into a lot of invisible walls that way. Artesia discovered. Nice. Now what's in Artesia? Was it Artesia? You never know if it's like Spanish or English. And Bear, if you're still here, I think that's one of the random events in the city. Whether they're fixing something in the manhole. Yeah, a small random event, but really adds to the theme. Now, do we discover anything here? Oh, let's go. Nice. Why is there a car on top of that building? Used cars, okay. The car was probably too wrecked. They just decided to use it as decoration. Let me double check the map here. Okay, no discoverable per se, but there's Chevron here though. So maybe we could get a tanker next job. Going to Carlsbad, and then we have several of these roads. And then we have this, I don't know, that's probably a state highway again. The one that looks like a casino token. Okay. Hotel Artesia. Oh, that's what I saw. I saw that in the stream. Oh no, not stream, in the episode I recorded. That's from afar. Warning, zombies ahead. What the heck is this? Warning, zombies ahead. Yes, I love sushi. Not my super favorite. I mean, it really depends on the quality. Because sometimes the sushi can be a bit not fresh. So it's always a balance. If it's authentic enough, then yes, I like it. Like the sashimi I ate in Japan, in the Chokiji market where they actually sell the fish. That was like the best sashimi I ever tried. The tuna was super soft that you could afford to even like eat the entire thing without chewing. Like you could just squeeze it in your mouth without chewing it and it would like dissolve. That's how juicy and soft it was. Why are there zombies in Artesia? Is that a thing? Like in Roswell there's aliens, in Artesia there's zombies or something? Love it with wasabi. Yes, definitely. Definitely with wasabi. And I think you would practically need to put wasabi to, how do you say, clean it up a little? To be safe. Zombies ahead. Where though? Question is where? Let's take a photo of that. Maybe something like that. A bit more scenic. That one works for me. Oops. Yeah, so as a side effect though, after our trip to Japan where I tasted that kind of sashimi, we did not bother eating any sushi or sashimi anymore in Singapore. Because even if it's a bit closer, I mean a lot closer than if, for example, going to the US, Japan to US, it's still not as fresh. You still get to eat a lot of, I would say, oh nice train, fake sushi. So we gave it a few months before we ate any sushi from Singapore again. I guess there is still some good ones, but they're going to be very, very pricey. The affordable ones will not give you as much satisfaction, I could say. Seared ahi tuna. Ooh. Yes. Sounds pretty good. Did they make the yellow lights longer? Or was I just lucky? Okay, I haven't seen any zombies yet. Let me know if you see one, alright? But I think we're passing by Artesia already. And ramen, yes. Yeah, you guys probably noticed that I like every kind of food I pretty much like. But yeah, ramen in particular I like as well. I mean, ramen is pretty good here in Singapore. I would say the quality of ramen in Japan versus Singapore is not that far off from what I've tasted. The broth is super thick and you can definitely taste the pork. melt in your mouth pork, and if you want, it's super spicy as well, with garlic flavors and everything you can think of. So good. The only thing is, it doesn't quite fit with the Singapore climate because it's always hot here. But then again, if you eat in like inside the mall where it's pretty cold, so that makes it work somehow. But if you eat it outside, you won't enjoy it. I won't enjoy it, definitely not, because I mean, I'd be perspiring all over. Food is not ready. Join the club. Join the club. But yeah, ramen is something I really, really like. Like I can probably eat ramen like, I don't know, every day, and I wouldn't get tired of it. It's probably my second most favorite after Thai cuisine. Slow down. Carlsbad, we are here. Why do you have two Carlsbads? One in LA, or one in California, and one in New Mexico. Phew. Few inches away. Less than a ruler's length away. We almost got booked by this guy. Food is ready now, BRB. Well, you're lucky. You eat ramen every day in college. Ramen noodles. I'm not sure that qualifies. Close call next to coffee. Yeah, I was a bit nervous there. State police. Nice truck. Actually, the same trailer as ours. Yeah? Hey, bro. Oh, crap. Actually, wasn't paying attention. I saw the red light too late. Was busy looking around. Oh, there's that guy again. That guy's pretty famous already. Blame the red light on SCS. Yes, true. Lasagna? Yes. It's not my favorite, but I do love a good lasagna. It's my wife's favorite though. Like most of the time if you get pasta, if we eat pasta, if there's a lasagna option, most of the time she'll get the lasagna option. Come on, rush to it. Okay, made it. Yeah, the yellow light seems to be a bit longer, thankfully. Cash loans. On car titles. Left turn only. Okay, this is our turn. I really like how the GPS guides you where you have to go. Tiramisu. Oh, yeah, tiramisu I like. My wife doesn't like it for some reason, but I don't know why, but it's awesome. Tiramisu. What? How do you make tiramisu, by the way? That comes with coffee and I don't really know the ingredients, but I'm sure there's coffee in it somewhere, right? It's a good mix of like it's confusing you if it's sweet or if it's bitter. Here we are, Tidbit. Is this a real company? The model is pretty well made. We park there in a very tight squeeze. This might be a new company from New Mexico. Proper tiramisu has liquor on it. Oh yeah. I think I'm mixing it. No, not coffee. Liquor, yeah. Yes. Or does it also have coffee on top of it? Can't remember now, but I remember the taste. but I can't distinguish exactly the ingredients. Coffee as well. Okay, right. So that's why it's a bit confusing, because you're not sure if you'll be awake or if you'll be a bit groggy or tipsy. That's a nice effect, having like a train just pass by in front of you. We have at least... I might be hitting the wall here. I think I'll have to move to the right a bit. Okay. Is that better? Yes, definitely better. I might hit the guy though. The guy is awfully close to the wall. So if I hit him... tough luck. I can probably squeeze in a little more to the left here. That way, yes. Okay. That looks good. That looks straight enough. Okay. Not too bad. Actually, that's pretty good. New Mexico, yes. Pepsi or Coke? I'm a Coke guy. Coke Zero guy. You're a Pepsi guy. I'm not sure. I just prefer Coke. But if there's only Pepsi in there, I'm not like, I won't refuse it. Nothing going to the east, so maybe let's just go there manually. Let's just do a bit of a road trip. I like wild cherry Pepsi. I don't think we have that here. Beezer Homes. Okay, let's pass by here. Pass by that rest area. Discover that dealer. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good track there. And then we can probably explore some of the areas here. Alright, Shane. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you could join a lot longer this time. Okay, let's try not to hit any of the cars. See ya. GG. Up. Oh man, why are you blocking the intersection? There was a time when AI didn't block the intersection anymore. I guess that time is past. Can I squeeze in, please? There you go. Sometimes you have to force things. New Mexico is cool, but if they do one state every 16 months, yes, that's the issue. I think they'll start to speed up though, because they've been pointing at those like reusable prefabs, more customizable prefabs, like easily customizable prefabs and signages. So they're trying to make it more, how do you say, not mass production, but more streamlined development effort, so they don't have to remake everything from scratch. So I hope the next states would come a lot sooner, come a lot faster. Hopefully they don't sacrifice on quality though, but I doubt they will. Knowing SCS, they'll pretty much still prioritize quality over timing and everything. I'm trying Coast to Coast 2.3. Is it out or are you a beta tester? At least they're releasing DLCs. Yeah, true. What is that? Like down to 45, down to 35, and now up to 70. That's a weird layout. This core affinity thing seems to be working pretty fine. I think it's a lot more stable. Maybe I can actually... Yeah, my cores are more balanced this way. It's not like having just one core doing all the work. They're pretty much like at 50%, 60%, more or less. It's cool. You think you will buy the... What is that? It's a plane, looks like. It is a plane, like a propeller plane. It seems to be like gliding though, and there seems to be like a broken up car here. Overheated car. UFO. No, it's not. It looked like it was, but it's not. It's one of those, how do you call it? Propeller planes? World War II planes? Where is it now? There it is. Wow, that's... Did that guy just land? It actually did, huh? Well, that was pretty cool. He started way up there. We saw all the way until he descended, and he landed on that small runway. That was cool. Biplane, there we go, biplane. Yeah. Hobbs discovered. Lucky. What is that? Can you identify the exact type of plane? If not, it's unidentified. That's true. That's a good point. So we do have a lot of UFOs here. It depends on who's talking. If you don't know a lot of planes, then hey, there's that guy again. Wow, that's a pretty famous runway. Yeah, if you don't know a lot of planes, then you have a lot of UFOs in your vocabulary, dictionary. Oh man. Flown by a little green man. Where's the stop? Stop is here. Okay. Fair shop. Wow, can we go right next to it? No, okay. There's a barrier. But I do love these trains. It seems like they have the same layout every time though. But I do like that every city has a connecting rail station. Or not rail station, but railroads. He's fertilizing some field. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Go faster. It's a Kenny dealer. Right back at home. Man. I do like this DLC. So good. So much content. And I'm excited to see what our map makers and our modders in general would... I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. Yeah, I can't wait to see what our modders would make of these new assets, new content, new functionalities, new random events. The SF in BNSF is Santa Fe. Ah, okay. The BN is Boston, New York. So what does that mean? It's connecting... Okay, just made that up. We still have time. We still have a bit of time. I guess we can go around this place. We can do a bit of a loop here. See if there's a job, maybe a quick job that will take us from Hobbs somewhere to Roswell. We can do that probably. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, that can work. Going to Roswell would work because it would require us to go this way. And then we can go through either Route 82 or this 529. I think I'd like to try this 529. There we go. Burlington, Northern Santa Fe. Yeah, let's go to Roswell. Very short drive. Fireworks. Las Cruces. Now I know how to read it. Socorro is something we haven't discovered yet in this profile, but it's fine. Let's go to Roswell and end the stream. Mrs. Clumsy is doing fine. I'm meeting her for lunch. Yeah, actually, we're going to the embassy. We have an appointment for some paperworks. That's why I need to leave a bit early, but I think we can handle one more job and then I can go. Just take a cab going there. No, she doesn't play anymore. She hasn't played for a long time. She only played when I first got it, like when it released, like February, I think. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. February, I think. And then after she tried it, after I got the wheel, I don't think she tried it anymore. I think she was a bit intimidated by the wheel. It was becoming too real. Thanks. The same as me. English and Filipino. Where do you get this trailer? That's a UPS thing that has those troubled couriers, like they lost a package or something. That's how they look, at least. Let's keep it at 35. Go. Wow, that car just... Okay, there seems to be a wrong AI logic when it comes to the turning right on red. They seem to not take into account the traffic, the oncoming traffic. And do I have to stay here again? Oh, I always miss this lane. Oh, I don't think I do, huh? Maybe I don't. Are jokes allowed? Yes? Why not? Yeah, the AI can't be bothered to brake. Okay, I don't think I should be on that lane. There is no dedicated left turn because there is no straight anyway, so everybody goes left if they're not going right. Kenworth and Peter both on that building. Oh, I didn't see. Where? Oh, that one. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe some kind of parts shop. Let's go with Swift. Why not? Just like old times. Where is it? That is. Both are owned by Packard. Ah, really? So, wait a minute. Aren't they competitors but they're owned by the same company? Then they're not competitors, are they? Along with DAF. Oh yeah, that's what I heard. I think I'm confusing Cummins with Packard. Why? Are they related in any way? The human encyclopedia. not a not an inaccurate description. I agree. The interchange in the rebuilt Denver makes the one in Albuquerque feel like they're in a small town. Is that in Coast to Coast? Nice. Hope they release another truck company. Volvo maybe. They've been working on that for quite a while. Not sure if they're even planning to work on that still. Cummins is supplier to Packer. Okay, that's the relation. Okay, that makes sense. And that's why they're part of DAF as well. So where do we go? We can go that way or that way. I think I'd rather go that way. I want to see what's in here. Looks a bit interesting. Would I rather have a new state or truck? I would rather have a new state, because trucks, honestly, modders make better trucks, I would say. Like, if you compare the SCS default trucks to what modders have come up with, let's take, for example, the 389. Compare the default SCS 389 with what Viper has. I mean, Viper's has much more detail in it. It's much more customizable. So if I had the chance, I would always use the modded version. But then again, maybe without the default, there would be no modded, huh? That's the thing. So it's a bit of a chicken and egg scenario. I would still prefer a state though. Because there are many truck mods out there already. And I think modders can make better trucks than they can, and not everybody can make great map mods. Especially the assets part and the new stuff that only comes with the new states. So yeah, definitely states I would prefer. But if I had a choice, I think the number one thing that I'd like is the actual game functionality. Like owning your trailer, going out of the truck, connecting the cables from your truck to the trailer, things like that. That's number one on my wish list. Those features that add to the immersion of being a truck driver. Not just driving it, but preparing it and checking it out. Oddly, when SCS released this game, they showed Volvo International their promos. That's weird. Maybe they didn't get the final license for it. And there is this creature crawling along the wall, and I'm not sure what it is. If it's a spider or a cockroach, and it's coming closer to me. Go away, please. Crap. The Sky 1.29 is so different. Are you comparing it with what you have or what I have? Because this one is foggy weather. Having a driver character to walk around would be awesome. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Also being able to click the buttons like OMSI, that would be something that's really wonderful. The immersion would be real with that. Would be cool with oversized cargo DLC. If you had to plan your own routes like real life, yes. Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe they'll implement that, huh? 529 West. Not trying to sparkle arguments, but why is it called foggy weather? Yeah, Kirill explained that. It's because of the name. It's because of what it started out as. It started out mainly as a foggy weather add-on, and then throughout the days, the weeks, the months, the years, he added like skyboxes. He changed the weather. He added some sounds. He added some raindrops, and so the name remained the same, but the functionality was, the features were so much more now. And I think he made a poll to check with the fans if they preferred to change the name or keep it foggy weather, and the votes won to keeping the name. That's why it's still called foggy weather. Personally, I would have preferred to have a different name, but yeah, majority wins, I guess. Because like what you say, if you're not familiar with the mod, then you won't know what it's about, and you might not even download it. But if you knew what it was about from the beginning, then it would be much more appealing. Like, maybe you don't like foggy weather because it distorts the picture, or you don't see the picture as much. But if you know that it's like a skybox thing and it proves the weather and everything, then you might be more inclined to download it. But yeah, I totally understand how it became, but my personal preference is the opposite direction, giving it a new name. Yeah, that's true. It's more about the history, why it has that name. But yeah, I agree. I would prefer a different name, but at the end of the day, it's the same banana. I love that. Wow. Oh, let me drive through the retreads. Oh yeah, that's true. You can actually drive through them. They're a thing. These are like oil wells, right? We should have taken a photo. Maybe we can still take a photo. Okay, let's go with that. It's not as dramatic because it doesn't move. The beauty of those pumps or wells is that they're moving, animated and stuff. So right now we'll take that. It's not going to be as dramatic. Wow, there's so much more there. How big is it in space? Super big. Was it 4 gigs or 8 gigs? I think 4 gigs. When you download it, it's around 1 gig, and when you extract it, it becomes 4 gigs. Yep, sure thing, flagship. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and thanks for the follow again. Have a good night. Thanks for staying up so late, and enjoy your weekend. Yeah, it's humongous because the textures are all 4K. 4K textures, over 300 right, over 300 skyboxes and whatnot, so it's really humongous. Thanks a lot, man. Hey Chainsaw, I don't think it works yet. Don't quote me on that. I don't really play MP a lot. It will, but currently I don't think it does, because Trucker's MP would probably have to adjust to 1.29 first, and once it's compatible with 1.29, I would assume it should also be compatible with New Mexico. MP is boring. I'm not too much a fan of MP because I don't play with a lot of people anyway. I'm more of a soloist. In my schedules are a bit irregular. Cooper Construction, pretty nice. Pretty nice place this is. What is this? Super industrial area. Swift driver indeed. My bad. Enjoy the sightseeing a bit too much. Hey, Canada. Four gigs is the size of foggy weather, at least currently. When you download it, it becomes and extract it. It's 4 gig space. All in all, I think for somewhere between 4 to I forget. I can actually check. Let me check. One bit. Have a good night, flagship. Catch you again next time. Let me do a quick check so I'm not misquoting something here. So if I look at the mods, yeah, that's actually in total. This would be around 6 gigs now. Yep, 6 gigs because it's full of high-res stuff. Super high-res stuff. C2C 2.3 for ATS 1.29 is released. Please report any issues. This mod replaces all previous versions and patches. There are 2 versions of this mod. The first is for those who do not have the NM DLC. Wow, that was super quick. And that is a very nice statue. Let's take a photo. Man, I was a bit late there. 2.3, we could have tried it, but then again, we would probably try New Mexico first. So maybe next week, yeah, we can take a look at Coast to Coast 2.3. That could work, along with the iFlop. Yeah, that one works for me. You would have to disable New Mexico DLC if you have it. Wait, let me permit you, Donald. One sec. Okay, there you go. Post away. Rebuilt Georgia from ground up. Wait a minute. So 1.2.3 is released. But it doesn't work if you have New Mexico. But there are 2 versions, right? So don't you just have to download the second version? It is compatible. That's what I understood. So you get the second version, so it's the one compatible for New Mexico. Oh. The DLC version is still beta. Ah, okay. And by beta, do you mean closed beta or open beta? Lots of American flags here. People are testing second version for with the DLC. I see. Okay. Makes it clear. Closed beta. Okay, I see. Alright. I'll wait for it then. Maybe by next week it's ready. Let me do something. I'm just trying to optimize my stream. The affinity, let me enable also that core there. So it's more of an even load. I think that's the way to do it. Right? He's looking for people to test version 2. I can go. I mean, I'm happy to test it. I can stream it if he wants. should actually wait for Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico, we haven't tried yet the last release. Have to go back to that afterwards. Manfred said he was hoping to get a New Mexico compatible coast to coast ready within 24 hours of DLC release. Ah, okay. It's a very tight timeline. That's good if you can manage. There's the plane we went to. Almost there. Okay, now we can speed up. Last delivery for this stream, guys. I'm liking the look of my CPU utilization now. It's almost even Steven. That's what I like. That was the trick. It's cool. Setting the core affinity so OBS doesn't touch the main core which ATS is using. The new rotating map feature is annoying. You mean when you're scrolling the map that it rotates instead of just moving left and right? I kind of like it. It feels more like a globe. More 3D. Where are we parking? Turning left somewhere. Okay. Let's maybe move here. Is it here? No, one more. Do you have any console? Yes, OBS Studio. My streaming software. It seems like it caused a bit more lag though. Wait a minute, let me do one more check, guys, okay? Let me bring it back to the previous setting. It should be better, but I don't know. Affinity, remove that CPU one. Okay. Maybe that's better. What do you mean console, bloody? Console like that? Okay, it's really just laggy here in this place. That's fine. And we turn left on the next one. Ah, console. Okay, I get you now. We have a Wii U, but we don't play with it anymore. We were planning to get a Switch, but it was too expensive and we thought we wouldn't be able to play much anyway. FF Split. No, I'm not sure what that is. Is that the streaming software as well? I know X Split, but not FF Split. Right, passing through the alien HQ again, and we should be almost there. No, I haven't tried it before. I haven't even heard of it before. Is it new? But OBS is pretty good. I mean, it's very customizable. very advanced, and it's pretty much what almost everyone is using. So the support is very well built. I mean, the community is very active. So if you have questions or you have to solve something, more likely someone else has encountered it and answered it already. So it's easy to research. Here we are. Let's park it like so. I don't understand sometimes why some parking are 90, some are 40, when the 90 is sometimes easier. Maybe it's not that easy. Let's eat up the entire place. It's safe. All the space we need. It's not too bad. Squirrel would say, like a glove. That went pretty smoothly. Not new. I think it looks like XSplit, but you never used XSplit and it's free. Ah, I see. Well, OBS Studio is free as well. I don't know. And I'm not sure why that's being auto-modded. You did that in one shot. You're now disqualified from driving for Swift again. True. True. Yeah. I'll take it. Stop by this mechanic again and then we'll end the stream. This is our graduation from Swift driving school. Maybe it's the first time they got that, huh? Man, I love the scenery in this game. Just relaxes me right off. All the stress, like, gone. And later back at work, stress again. It's a constant cycle. I love my job though. It's stressful at times, but it's a pretty nice job. And more so the people I work with. The people I work with are like, they keep me sane, and they're the ones keeping me there. If not for them, I probably would have left a long time ago. New Coast to Coast is amazing. Even added state flags. That's good. Yeah, from what I've seen in the Miami or Florida, in the Florida thing he did, I mean, that's pretty quality stuff work he has there. No longer just flat roads and copy paste areas. By the way, what's new with 2.3? Is there a new rebuilt state? Can I squeeze in? Can I squeeze in? Stop. Thank you. A bit scary. Okay, let's go and park up here at the side where there's shade so we don't get burnt by the sun. Georgia. Nice. Can't wait for the release then. Feels much more alive and colorful even in the old states. Cool. beautiful. And somehow you were drawn back to that big alien again. It's a conspiracy. Anyway, thank you for staying with me, guys. We have explored a lot today, and I think the overall stream was much smoother. Hopefully my system is agreeing more to the setup. But yes, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for hanging out. Really enjoyed it and removed my stress right quick. So appreciate it. Hopefully it did the same for you. And yes, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Clumsy Trucking. And have a great weekend, guys. See you next week. I'm not yet sure what my plans are for next week. Friday for sure will be trucking, but Wednesday probably I'll mix it up a bit if I can. Just to, yeah, try something new. He added Valdosta, Macon, Augusta, and Meter. I have no clue whether those are. Thanks a lot, Alex, Red Bear, Donald, and whoever else is in the stream. Sorry if I didn't mention your name. I'm just looking at the chat window visible to me and reading the names from there. Thanks, guys. Variety spices things up. Agree. Completely agree. So thanks a lot, and catch you next week. Bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking.